So now we're going to draw a Louis Vuitton Spring 2021 ready-to-wear outfit. And I know I'm showing it here on my phone, although I realize that the camera, it doesn't show up very well on the camera when I do this. But I can see it a little better here. So I'll be referring to my phone. But I've also put the photographs in a PowerPoint that should be, I've got a color Xerox here, which again is not real easy to see as a reference, but I've got a PowerPoint up under the module that you should be able to see well. I just thought this little crop jacket was so cool with the full pants. So we're going to draw some different proportions, some more slim fitted suits and some of the big oversized things that we're seeing on the runway. Out of Vogue magazine, the same outfit by Louis Vuitton. So anyways, we will put the outfit on Kennedy. All right, I'm going to take a piece of tracing, or I'm going to use marker paper so that my lines are clear on the video. You may use tracing paper or marker paper to draw the outfit because again, this week is just the pencil drawings, and then we will transfer to Bristol and color render. Okay, I'm zoomed in on Kennedy, and I'm going to start with, I'm just going to put the braid and the same hair that we drew on Kennedy for this drawing. So I'm just working with a 4B pencil. I did promise you an afro though, so we will do that on one of the figures. I'm not sure which one yet. I don't think it's going to be this one. We're just going to go with our with the face and hair that we developed from the croquis figure. So anyways, I know that I've got part of the hair and face off of the screen. So just go ahead and trace from our croquis, put the face and everything. I'm just going to be abbreviated and kind of go to the garment. All right, so this jacket, this Louis Vuitton, it's cropped, it's oversized, and they've done some interesting things with the notch lapel here, like instead of having it roll down, having it fold up and be straight. So anyways, we're going to try to draw this. This will just be fun. Now we've drawn a couple of notched lapels that are more traditional. The first thing I'm going to do is just kind of sketch in the shape of the jacket because it's very oversized, like what we're seeing, on the runway. Great big shoulder pads, dropped shoulders. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead and put in the dropped shoulder. The garment is boxy. So this one is what we do see in this Louis Vuitton outfit is that the waist is emphasized. So it has a wide belt. So for right now, we'll just go ahead and emphasize the waist. And then the jacket is really cropped and oversized. So let's go ahead and put the cropped jacket, and then we'll kind of play around with getting the the details to look right. All right, so so this is going to be kind of compressed here, drop shoulder, compression line. Same thing over here. Let's just go ahead and we'll work on getting it to look big and cropped. We want it to look big and bulky, not small and flared. So it may take me a couple tries. That's the way drawing works. You just have to work until you get, because we want this to look very boxy. So as opposed to having the lines kind of more fit and then flaring out and giving an A-line, we want it just to bring the shoulder out, make it more boxy. Okay, I think that's more the shape we've got going here. The sleeve is 3/4, but then with a mesh inset and cuff that's attached to the sleeve. So let's go ahead. This one's bent. And yeah, I think we'll keep it bent. All right, so we're going to have a compression, and then this sleeve is like super boxy. We may not even see cuff is also wide and exaggerated with this mesh. Yeah, I think that's looking kind of like it. So we're just going to kind of get the shape first, and then we'll go from there. All right, over here, let's do the same thing. So this will come kind of down around. And the best that we can do to make it look boxy. Yeah. Okay, and then again the cuff. And what's going to be that mesh. I'm going to go ahead and put her hand in. Okay, and I think we're ready to work on the collar now. All right, so I'm going to have to look real close at my phone because this is interesting. So the collar comes from around the neck like they all do. So kind of show the roundness there. And then here's the notch. So it's going to be sort of a V shape. And then it angles down. And it's going to be 2 layers of jacket. It's all attached. I think it's just all one jacket, but it's a detail. All right, so this comes a little further down, and I know I have a lot of lines on here, so I'll clean it up and explain what I've got. I'm going to go ahead and try to take some of the lines out of here. Okay, and this is the part underneath. It's going to be a little bit longer. It has a fairly large button at the bottom and up here at the top. Underneath, the collar just comes around the neck and down. And then this collar just kind of comes down straight. Okay, now, this jacket, it's hard to show on the camera here because I know you can't see my phone, but it's got another lapel attached. It's all one, but it's a lapel that was folded on the roll line, but then they flipped it up. And that's the way that this jacket is styled. So let's see if we can do that. So it comes down, and then instead of the notch lapel laying to the right, they've got it it's just kind of standing up. It curves back around and down. Oh, actually, this is going to be shorter than the one underneath. And comes way out. Okay, now the reason it has this rounded line is you can actually see the roll line here where they've creased it on the roll line and they've got it just standing up. So that's what it's doing. All right, this comes down, this comes out from behind and down, and then goes into the shoulder. Okay, just to kind of clean it up. Okay, my lines are going to be really rough. I realize that, guys, and you're going to have rough lines too. That's okay. This is the process. You're learning the process of figuring out proportion and drawing something. Now, interesting enough, on this side, it doesn't have this detail. The crop jacket is very asymmetrical. but it's just cool, so we're going to draw it. All right, so then we've got a big welt, single welt pocket that moves with the jacket, and just only one single welt pocket. All right, it's got this cuff. I can't see any buttons, but let's assume that there is, because I think that would be nice. I think I'd like to have the same important button. Would be kind of cool up here at the cuff. And then this is mesh. So later on we'll render, but for right now, you can just kind of, with a crosshatch, indicate that this is mesh. All right, I think we have the jacket. So in this runway, it's like a patent leather shiny belt. And in this one, it's a striped belt. I think we'll do this one. All right, it has a big buckle. And they've tied it so that this has a long tail that's tucked behind and then comes out underneath. So just an interesting way of styling the outfit. All right, now we have the eyelets, and it has eyelets all around and down. Guess that's enough. We'll try to get them more the same. Okay, that brings us to the big oversized pant, and let's put this hand in a pocket. We're not going to draw that hand because in the runway it's in the pocket, so we're going to put this one in the pocket. All right, so it has a very full, voluminous leg. All right, so let's see if we can get this shape. And this is what it looks like when you see the whole pant. All right, so we're going to start with the top because it's pleated. All right, so it appears to have a fly front. So draw the, and this is going to be kind of compressed here. So normally I do a diagonal line, but that's too smooth. This is kind of large and compressed and stuff happening. And it has a fly front. It has a pleat, and then another pleat, and the second pleat, I'm not sure if I got the angle right, because the second pleat goes right into a pocket. And then I think the seam might come forward a little bit because that's a pocket, and then it's still going to be voluminous. All right, so on this side, what do we see? We see the pleat kind of coming down underneath the belt, and then that would be that second pleat. She just has her hand in the pocket. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put the hand in the pocket. And then we're going to kind of go with, oh, this works well because in this photograph from the magazine, she's got her leg out, so we can kind of do what the pant is doing here. It's kind of compressed here, then it's compressed again, and then it comes out to the knee. Okay, so it's just, these look kind of odd, but yeah, we'll just have to, it's just very oversized. Okay, now I'm gonna zoom out so we can see the whole pant leg. Now I've zoomed out, and I've got the Louis Vuitton references here. So you can see this big oversized pant. They're just wearing it with flats. So this is the same pant, just in two different colors. All right, so we're going to attempt to get this pant the right shape. All right, so you do see the shoe, and I'm looking at this one. He just has a flat shoe, but this has a really odd shoe. So I don't know what it is, but all right. So it's just at the bottom. I think it gets a little narrower at the bottom. So anyways, what I did here was just sort of a compression. All right, and I'm going to bring it down. It's still a long pant. It's very long. She's got this odd shoe on. Okay, and then it's very full over here on the side. Compression. And then we're going to have like a hanging wrinkle, but then it'll come down. Yeah, I think that's about the scale of it. So it's like all the fullness is up in here. Okay, now let's see. On this Vogue ad, I can't see the bottom, but we'll just have to try to. So it's like let the line relax, maybe a little compression. Line relax, okay, and then we'll let it kind of come down around the foot. And then out here, yeah, I mean, it's just a really full pant, so I think we've got it. Okay, wish I could tell what that shoe is doing. It's got some kind of a, like, turned up toe on it. Something like that. Like that. And I'll come down a little bit further so you can see the feet. All right. That's the drawing. All right, well, like I said, we'll clean things up. I'll show you a cleaned up version, because we won't want so many lines, but you can tell where we're going to clean up here, and clean it up to one line as opposed to a bunch of sketchy lines. So, but we've got the main idea. So I'll clean up. I'll show you. I'll put up a photograph of a black line drawing of it. But yeah, this is going to be fun to render. I like this. So.